Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our first guest with us here today is Rex. Rex is a Chihuahua, a really cute Chihuahua, huh? Yes, you are. Rex came to us as an owner surrender. Unfortunately, Rex did not get the vet care that he deserved and needed. So he came to us along with his bonded buddy, Missy Lou. Is that your friend, Missy Lou? And Missy Lou, you'll see her next, but they came to us with severe skin problems. Missy Lou had demodectic mange mites. So all things that we're treating here at the shelter to make these guys adoptable. So although they're not available for adoption right now, I wanted to show them because they're on a long road to recovery. They've been allowed to go for a long time without getting the appropriate vet care that they need. So their skin, the fur is just growing back here, but the skin was irritated and they were in pretty bad shape. Had fleas. They were just not cared for the way that our companions need to be cared for. You got to remember, these guys can't get treatment themselves. It's up to the people who care for them to provide that. So we're going to take over and make sure that Rex here and Missy Lou get all the care that they deserve and need, and then eventually find them a home together. The backside here on Rex is kind of the worst. The hair is really growing in. He's getting medicated baths. And really doing well, and has really bonded with the staff here. So it's going to be hard for all of our staff not to take these guys home because they are very special and dear to us. We like to see these successful stories and want to thank our volunteers and the people who donate to us for letting us being able to provide this enhanced care for these guys here at the shelter. It takes a lot in these medicated baths. They're getting antibiotics, skin treatments, all kinds of things that these guys are getting, just a whole list of things that help them get better. And they're doing so well, and we're just seeing such a great improvement. So you're such a cutie. We're seeing such a great improvement in them. So we're really happy to make sure that we continue with them and make sure that they do get the best home in the end, and someone that's going to care for them and make sure they get that vet care. Every pet should be seeing a vet on an annual basis at the vet hospital. There's annual vaccinations, just a vet exam to look and see what's going on. Flea treatments are so important. Heartworm testing and monthly preventatives are so important. We got to make sure that people are doing that for these little ones. So Rex's time is up, and let's go and we'll meet Missy Lou next. And here is the other half to Rex. And I think I failed to mention that Rex is about 4 years old. Missy Lou, we believe, is about 8 years old. Rex is a Chihuahua. And Missy Lou, we think she is a Jack Russell Terrier, maybe a mix, which is also called a Parsons Terrier. Kind of hard to tell because, again, her skin and just her overall health has been pretty poor. But we are absolutely committed to doing everything we can to save Missy Lou and Rex. Missy Lou, of course, is in much worse shape than Rex, as you can probably see. She has severe ear infections that were never treated, and they probably went untreated for years and years and years. So there may not be a whole lot we can do. So we want to try and make her comfortable, of course. But you can kind of see here that her skin, in a lot of areas, she's got kind of these open sores and wounds. She's very itchy and uncomfortable, so we're giving her everything that we can and treating her under the vet's care to make sure that we do all we can to make her feel good. But she's just unfortunately been allowed to be like this for a very long time. Her ears are extremely thick, and that's kind of a condition that's related to that. Where she was never given the medical care that she deserves. So, this is a situation and a case that really breaks our hearts. We hate to see dogs come into us like this, and it's hard on all the staff because we care so much about these guys, and and we just don't understand why somebody would let them get in this condition here. This took years and years to get this way, and it could have been prevented easily could have been prevented. That's why, again, I have to say, it's just so important that your pets are seeing a vet at least once a year. And if you notice any problems, you're seeing fleas, get flea products that are appropriate. The stuff you can buy in most of your grocery stores are usually not very good. There's a lot of harsh chemicals in them. Talk to your vet. They have the answers. They know what to do. But Missy Lou here has been suffering for a long time. And we don't want her to suffer anymore. We don't want her to feel that pain and discomfort. And just imagine, how she feels with her body itching the way it does, and the mites that are on her that have now been taken care of. But again, it's a long road to recovery, and there's parts of her body that the fur may never grow back to. But she is just a really sweet dog, and she's a very special girl to us, to all of the staff here at the shelter. Very sweet dog that we want to see her find that perfect home along with Rex. They are very bonded. When I just took Rex back to the kennel, Missy Lou was just really screaming and just really missing her buddy. And as soon as I took Missy Lou out of the kennel, then Rex started. So they're a very bonded pair. They've lived together probably for at least 4 years. My pretty girl. So we want to make sure that they find a home together where, again, they're going to get the care that they need and deserve. So if you want to come down and take a look at them, again, they're not available for adoption right now. We would probably start accepting applications, but we do want someone that's committed to adopting both. With everything these dogs have gone through, there is absolutely no way that we're going to separate them. That's just not going to happen here at our facility. So come on down, take a look at these two sweet dogs, and we want to give them all the love and everything we can, but we want to find that perfect home once they're ready. And our next guest with us today is Sparkita. Sparkita came to us. We got a call from the apartment complex, and the owner had moved away and left Sparkita there, which of course is very unkind and not just a very nice thing to do here to this beautiful kitty. She's a Duluth calico, kind of torty coloring in here. Very sweet cat. She is front declawed, so she came to us that way. So obviously this is a cat that can absolutely never ever be outdoors. And even if the cat does have claws, we want all of our adoptions and all of our cats to live indoor lives where they can be safe and be home and be with their people. And of course we want someone that's going to adopt her, that's not going to abandon her. So we are looking for the previous owner, and will file charges against her and deal with that. Again, there's just never any reason to abandon an animal. We are here as a resource for people to surrender pets that can no longer care for them, or maybe she was moving into a facility that did not allow cats. So whatever the reason is, we are here. We provide that service here to the Ames community. Again, there's never a reason why you would just leave a pet behind in an apartment where it doesn't have access to food or water or a clean litter box, which is so important to cats. So again, so Sparkita is here. She is available for adoption. We don't know a lot about her history. She is spayed, and again, she is front declawed. So a very sweet, gentle cat. She really doesn't vocalize much inside her kennel. She would just rather lay on her bed and watch what's happening around the shelter. So if you want a nice quiet kitty, and she's staying here on my lap, so she might be a good lap kitty that can sit there and watch your favorite TV show. And of course, we're sure that favorite TV show is Animals and Ames. So Sparkita is a beautiful cat. I hope the camera can show just how beautiful her eyes are. She's just got the most beautiful green eyes. And again, just a very sweet, gentle kitty. Has not shown any kind of negative behaviors. And You know, it's just amazing with pets. So many things can happen to them, especially in the case of Rex and Missy Lou and Sparkita. So many bad things from people that probably shouldn't have pets to begin with. So many bad things can happen to them, and they still have the most gentle souls, and they're so loving and so caring, and we want to make sure that we find homes that are going to give all that back to them, because they deserve it, and that's what we're here for. So if you're interested in Sparkita, want to see, come down and meet her, we'd love to show you her. I think you'll be really impressed, and maybe she'll be a perfect kitty for your home and everything. She's just a gentle kitty that needs a perfect home. Well, thank you for watching this episode. That was just a sampling of the animals that we have available for adoption here at the shelter. Keep in mind again that Rex and Missy Lou still have a long road ahead of them as far as their treatment goes, but we will start accepting applications on them. So if you just can't live without helping those two out, come on down and fill out an application. Want to say thank you to everybody that came down for the Clear the Shelters event. The Boone Area Humane Society and the Ames Animal Shelter had tremendous success with adopting out animals that day. Altogether, there was about 15 cats and 2 dogs that were adopted here in our facility. I understand with Boone, it was somewhere over 30 animals that were adopted. So just great success. Good to see all of those animals find their forever home. We had our longest resident and our oldest kitty, Troy, get adopted by just an amazing family, and we're so thankful to have those families that come here to us. They drove a few hours away and have kind of dedicated, anytime they're looking for a companion pet in their home, they're always going to come back to the Ames Animal Shelter. So to hear people say that to us is very rewarding, and it helps to encourage the staff and let them know they're doing a good job, and that's coming from the director. These guys are doing an amazing job here. I couldn't do the work that we do here without our staff, without our volunteers, and without this wonderful community here that is taking care of these homeless animals and our furry friends. So thank you for watching the show, and thank you for supporting the Ames Animal Shelter.